Alright, welcome. My name is Mathz, and in my previous video, I introduced you to this graphics design app called PIXELLAB. And in today's video, I'll be showing you how to make a simple burger flyer with your smartphone in less than 5 minutes, okay? So without wasting much of our time, let's jump into the process. So the first step is to import an image from our gallery, and there are two different methods you can use to do that. The first method will import the image as a layer, okay? When I click on this plus icon or this shapes button, it will import the image as a layer. But the method I want to use is to import the image as our background, okay? So you can do that using the background icon and select the from gallery option and click on good. So now I want to add a text. I can do that by clicking on this plus icon and select the text option. And remember, it is a text, so I'll click on this A button. I'll make copies of this and edit it. So the top should be for heading and the bottom should be for call to action, okay? So I'll just bring this down here and I'll move this to this position. So let me give this a nice font. Clicking on the A button. So now if you notice the L in this special is a little bit cropped out, okay? So I'll just click on it and go to padding. So I'll increase the right padding and we are good to go. So I'll give this a nice font. I'll change the font of this. And this. Let me change this to capital form. So this is cool. My burger started at the tail of this P of special, okay? So I think that is great. So going down to the footer, we have the order now, okay? So I think this should be bigger and this should be smaller. So I'm going to be using the relative position button to set this at the center. And also the same for this. So this is cool and properly positioned to the center, okay? We call it center alignment. So we have an element of graphics called color. So to make this design more attractive, I'm going to be adding some colors, okay? Starting with the special. But before that, note that this is a dark background. So any color I'm going to be selecting should be light colors. For example, we have the white, we have light green, we have bright red, yellow, etc. Okay? So to edit a text, just click on it and select the option which is color. So I'll give this a red color and I'll set it at its highest peak, okay? Now, if you look at the burger image, you'll notice that there's a green leaf attached to the burger, okay? So I'll be inputting this into this design. So I'll change the color of the text burger to green. And I'll make it a little bit lemon green. So I'll change the color of this order now to red so that it can match the red from this special, okay? We call it repetition in graphics design, okay? So I think I'm done with the coloring. Before I continue, I'll just lock this text to avoid moving this text by mistake. You can see I can't move this text except I unlock it, okay? Now I want to add a price tag. I'll click on this plus icon and add a shape. I'll change it to a cycle. Reduce the size. I'll scroll down to give it a very bright red color. and click on good. Now I'm going to be creating something tricky. I'll add a text and I'll be using dots to create something special. So I'll be using 10 dots, okay? And I'll curve this to 100% and I'll click on OK. So I'll make a copy of this and I'll rotate it using the rotate option, and I'll rotate it to 180 degrees. So I'm just going to position this to form a perfect cycle. You can use the zoom to make sure you get the perfect cycle. Once you expand, click on the zoom and set the object. You can use the position button to move it perfectly. So I think this is great. I'll click on good. Now exit the zoom. Click on the percentage and exit the zoom. Now I'll go ahead and merge these two together. So you can place this at the center of the cycle. Just increase the size to fit into the cycle and set it at the center, okay? You can just use the position button. You can just use the relative position button to get the perfect center, okay? So once you have set it, just go ahead and merge the two of them together. So I'll add a price. I'll place it at the center. I'll increase the size a little bit and place it back at the center. So this is cool. I just want to rotate it to make it look more stylish. So once I'm done, I'll just go ahead and merge this price tag together. And I'll move it to the side. So if you notice, I use only two colors. Black and white are not two colors, they are shades of colors, okay? And if you also notice, I created emphasis on objects that are important. For example, the burger text and even the price tag, okay? And also the positioning is great and aligned at the center, okay? Ensure your text is not on top your burger image, okay? So thank you for watching. I'll attach the material used for this design in the description of this video, okay? So if you have any question, just make sure you ask me. In my next video, I'll be showing you how to make a simple logo design with your smartphone, okay? So just stay tuned, okay? My name is Mathz. See you in another video. Bye.